this is Denise with Modern Priscilla Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you are all here. And if you are new, a big special welcome to you. I'd like to remind everybody to go ahead and hit subscribe. That way you won't miss out on a video. Plus, it really helps me out, so I would really appreciate it. All right, so today we are doing a pick a card, and we're looking at the question, what is coming in May? So it's always nice to kind of get a little sneak preview or to get some ideas about what might be coming. So we're going to see what the tarot can tell us. I have 3 decks set out here today along with my oracle card deck. I have the messenger oracle with my clear quartz to open up the energy. Here I have the Tarot of Mystical Moments with Snowflake Obsidian. Snowflake Obsidian is for psychic communication. Here I have the Everyday Witch Tarot with Fluorite. Fluorite is for harmony. And here I have the Tarot de la Nuit with Turquoise. Turquoise is for ambition. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to live shuffle. Then I'll be setting out 3 piles for which then I will invite you to select your pile. I will put in timestamps. That way you can jump around, fast forward and whatnot easily. So that all being said, let's get started. Okay, here we are. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Now, what I'm going to ask you to do is calm your mind. Think of the question, what is coming in May? See where your attention is drawn and select your pile. If you need extra time, please feel free to pause the video. Otherwise, let's get started. Pile number 1. All right, pile 1. Let us find out what is coming in May. All right, we're going to look at our oracle card first. Ooh, seek your destiny. Ooh, well, that sounds like, you know, you've got some work to do this month. I think that, you know, this is a month that, a time, I mean, where you are going to be able to kind of get a little bit firmer idea of where you're going in life, what you're doing, what you want. This is when we firm it up. You know, sometimes the way we find out what we want is to find out what we don't want. So, you know, kind of taking in all of our past experiences and, you know, finding out what it is we want and what we don't want, we can start seeing what is our ultimate destiny, what is calling to us. Ooh, okay, so let's see what we've got here. Okay. Let us see. Let us see. Wow. Okay. So seek your destiny. That's kind of the theme for the month, right? What I'm seeing is that you've got to let some things go. Some things are holding you back. Some things are drawing you back and taking away from your ultimate goals. You've got something in your life that you need to kind of drop. You need to drop something that's going on. Um, I see here with the sun, this is where we have our hope and our optimism. The sun is an ultimate, I mean, that's your happy, happy, feel good card. It's like the most happy, feel good card in the deck almost. But it does say, find what truly makes you happy. Because of some of the cards we've got coming up, this very well might be a romantic situation that you are being asked to move on from. If it's not a romantic situation, meaning you're not with somebody right now, it might be shedding the idea of what you want, whatever it is that you're seeking, the typical type of person you might go with or go for, or the person you're currently with may not be the right one for you. So changing your thought process about what you want. Again, remember what I said earlier about seeking your destiny. We have to know what we don't want to know what we do want. And that's the whole point sometimes in life, is getting that contrast. Excuse me. So what I'm seeing here on the top again is this future that you're wanting. Is you've got hope in here, you've got optimism, you're looking forward to something good, but you got to let something go. We've got our death card. First of all, remember, death never means dying. It has nothing to do with dying, but it's the death of something closely held, an idea that you had, a chapter, a person. And here with our Hanged Man, it's about seeing things differently, taking a different approach. So that way, that chapter has closed, right? The reason I feel like it might be a little bit more of a romantic thing is because we do have our Two of Cups and our Ten of Cups down here, along with our King of Wands. This implies that somebody new is coming into the picture. If not a new person, it would be like a new version of a person. If you are with somebody now, this might be saying you just the way things are going, this isn't meshing. It isn't matching with what your optimistic hopes were. Your destiny, seeking your destiny. You got to evaluate that. If you are not with somebody now, it's the idea of somebody. Who are you looking for? You got to kind of flip it up. I mean, your criteria, if you're looking for people who are X, Y, and Z, well, maybe you need to change it and go with people who are A, B, and C. Do you see the difference? Here, I see a personality coming in. Court cards are often personality types, not always, but often. So here we have our King of Wands. The King of Wands is somebody who is very much a go-get-em person, someone who is charming, somebody who makes things happen. And so this person coming in, it's either going to be a new person or a renewed version of the person you are with. Because here on the end of the King of Wands, we've got our Two of Cups and our Ten of Cups. We're leading toward this Ten of Cups moment. We're coming together. This implies more to me that it's a new person. It doesn't have to be, but it really is speaking to me saying new person. So we've got something new coming in and leading us to the Ten of Cups. Remember, seek your destiny. This is where you want to go. You want to feel in the sun and you want to be in the Ten of Cups, because the Ten of Cups, I mean, look at this card. There's a rainbow. Everything is great. These mer people are happily watching this with their little family of fish there. What that implies is that happy ending, that happy, emotionally fulfilling. Sorry, I couldn't spit that out. The emotionally fulfilling type of life. So that is what your destiny is. So it seems like in May, you've got some decisions to make. Again, current relationship, you know what to do. Doesn't mean you have to end things, but you need to have a conversation. They're not going the way you potentially wanted them to go, right? And if that person is not going to switch flip the switch and be different or show you that they have this in them, then it looks like you have a decision to make too about what's your romantic destiny. Now, if you are not with somebody, again, this is about the idea of somebody. What are you looking for? You might need to change what you're looking for. You might need to do a little soul searching on that. And once you open up that door, once you figure that out and look in a different way, there is some wonderful stuff coming. So either scenario, with somebody or not with somebody, it looks like good things are coming. It's all going to be about communication. I can't stress it enough how important communication is. If it's with a new person, clearly you wouldn't be setting it up like that. Like, hi, nice to meet you. By the way, this is what I want. That's not very realistic. But having it in your mind, knowing what you want, so that way you can see who's worthy of what you want. This is very much a month that's going to have to do with your romantic life. I'm seeing that very strongly. Let's get an outcome card. An outcome card is the cut card, the middle of the deck. We want to get an outcome or a sum up message for the month of May. Ready? Go. The King of Pentacles. All right. So we've got our king now. We had our King of Wands here and the King of Pentacles. This shows somebody coming in who's very stable. Again, personality type, court cards most often. But this could be the same personality or same aspects of the same person is what I meant. Anyway, this person also has money, wealth, security, things like that. If that's what you're looking for in your current partner, well, then they need to shape it up. They need to shape it up. But I'm feeling like this is somebody new coming in. I really am. We've got our Two of Cups, which is that initial pairing of two people in a romantic way. The King of Wands shows me combined with our King of Pentacles, because again, personality, right? That this person is going to really be somebody that you want to be with, that's got all the great personality types, has money, all these things. If your current person can't fill that bill, then maybe it's time to seek your destiny, right? Find somebody else who will. Oh, pile one. What do you think? Did this speak to you? I would love to know. Drop me a comment. I love hearing from everyone, and I love knowing if this made sense or what your thoughts are on the reading. Plus, also, if you haven't hit subscribe yet, I would love it if you would, so you never miss out on videos like these. And also, it helps me out a lot. I would appreciate it. All right, my friend, thank you so much for letting me read for you. Pile number 2. All right, pile 2. Let's see what's going on for you. What is coming up in May? All right, we're going to look at our oracle card first. Need and necessity. Ooh, okay. Well, we need to see what these say. But this is a month probably where you're going to be thinking, well, do I need this? Is it something I need or something I want? This has a lot to do with balance. As you'll notice in the artwork, we've got our yin and yang symbol. We've got our black and white. We have our full moon versus our new moon. I think that's a new moon. Well, anyway, it's very much a balance card. We've got our white bird with our black bird. So it's very much the coming together of opposites. Yes. So let's put that there along with our stone. And remember, fluorite means harmony. Wow. What a cool thing. We need harmony and balancing out what we want versus what we need. Woo, we got to see how these pull in, but that's pretty cool. That was very insightful. Okay. Whoa. Oh boy. And we got our King of Pentacles. Again, we've got our Hierophant. We've got a lot of things talking about this. All right. So we've got our Nine of Cups here to start. And the Nine of Cups is all about a feeling of personal satisfaction, just feeling good. It also has a hospitality aspect to it. So it's about saying, I'm drawing more love to me. I'm giving love. Again, it's all about emotion. So this doesn't have to necessarily have to do with a romantic situation, because remember, cups is both love and emotion, and we have emotion about all kinds of things, not just love, right? All right. Well, next we have our Hierophant. This is talking about looking for that spiritual kind of coming together. It's about spirituality, but it's also in that calmness that spirituality brings. We're looking for balance. As you'll notice, the artwork in the card is depicting people doing yoga. So they're calm, they're balancing their energy. So this talks about, you're looking for this personal satisfaction. We all are. We all are. You're looking for that. And this is saying maybe you need to get back down to your spiritual roots. You need to kind of figure out, what is it that I want? Now, with this success and this personal and romantic satisfaction, now you have to think, is this actually about romance, or is this something else that would make you feel good? It doesn't have to be romance, like I said, but we are talking about harmony and need versus necessity, or need and necessity, I mean, versus wanting. Remember, need versus want. There are two different things. So you need to kind of get down to the basics with that and figure out for yourself, is this something I need, something I want? And that might clear up a lot of confusion if you're dealing with confusion, or at the very least it's going to help you focus. It's going to help you get that streamlined, what you need. May looks like a month where you're really being called on to find out what you truly want. Wow. All right. So next, we have our Three of Cups. Now, the Three of Cups, that's about kind of celebrating a new endeavor of the heart. So something, now again, does not have to be romance. A new endeavor of the heart could be doing something else that you love, something that you love. Now, it does seem to me that this would have, it doesn't have to do with romance, but it would have something to do with kind of getting yourself into a calm state. So this might have something to do with just getting your mental health in check, getting your emotions in check. This could be recovering from some kind of disappointment you had in the past, whether it's romantic or not romantic, feeling like, something didn't work out, something didn't happen, something failed, whatever that is. Last month is over. This is May. So we're doing something different. It's a whole new month. So, it definitely is still calling, though, for you to get that harmony in there. And I can't say it enough, the harmony with the Hierophant here as well. We've got our Ace of Swords. It looks like some new things are coming in, new thoughts, new ideas. This is exactly what you want. You want a new way of thinking about things. It's, again, very much focused on the need versus want. But once you get clear on that, once you get real clear and real focused, you're going to understand. You're going to have more of a refreshed outlook on what it is you need. And that's going to grow. We have our Empress coming up right on the heels of this Ace. This Empress is talking about growing things. It talks about the growth of things, the growth of projects, the growth of ideas, the growth of any of those things. This card often depicts a pregnant woman, so it can be a pregnancy card, but it also does not have to indicate pregnancy. Just like a pregnancy grows, a baby would grow in a side of a woman, an idea has a pregnancy time as well. It has to grow, it has to build. And so because of the other cards, I'm not thinking this is talking about pregnancy so much, but it talks about letting this newfound thought process grow. Need versus want. Sometimes figuring that out. There's a lot of things we think we need. When we really think about them, though, they're just wants. Do we really need that, or do we just want that? So once you get your head wrapped around that, that's just going to balloon and take off. And that's when things are going to start coming in. So May is very much a month of you getting right with your thoughts, getting right with your expectations and your desires. The reason it's important to get right with that is because we want those needs and desires to come to us, right? So we have to be thinking correctly about them so that they do come to us. But it's also so that we don't keep spinning our wheels. If we keep wanting something that is not realistic or not actually even helping us, then we're just we're just spinning our wheels. We're just running and digging our hole. We're not moving forward. We're just standing still in the same place. Do you see? So it's very important. So it looks like May is going to be some time where you're going to really get some answers if you look within. And something that was a disappointment in the past, you can let go of finally. I think you're going to be coming to some sort of like epiphany in May. Let's pull an outcome card, because I like this because it kind of gives us a sum up or perhaps an additional message for the month of May. Let's take a look. This is the middle of the deck, so this is my cut card. Ready? Go. The Hanged Man. Oh, yeah, baby. You're going to be seeing things differently. Things are going to be turning around for you. May is definitely a month to set the stage. I mean, set it up, man. You're going to have an awesome summer ahead of you. You've got all kinds of great things if you set it up right. If you get right with your expectations, that doesn't mean to, lower your expectations. It doesn't mean to forget your expectations or your standards. It doesn't mean that at all. But it means get right. A lot of times we think we need things when we really just want them, and we might even want the wrong things. Do you see? So it's about seeing what we're doing differently. This is a month where you're setting it up. You are just setting up your summer. Oh my goodness, pile 2. What do you think? This seemed very informative to me. I would love to hear what your thoughts are on this question, on this reading. Drop a comment. I love interacting with you all. And of course, if you haven't already, please make sure to hit subscribe for me. I never want you to miss out. And also, it really helps me out. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. Pile number 3. All right, pile 3. Let us find out what's coming in May. Oops, I don't want to turn them over yet. All right, so we're going to look at our oracle card first. So let's see. Reveal your truth. Ooh. So it looks like this month might be a time where you're going to be revealing your truth to somebody. This could mean telling somebody something you've been waiting or holding back on. We need to see what these are, of course, too, because this could also mean kind of discovering your own truth. Sometimes we need a wake-up call. Sometimes we need to know what's going on, when we peel off the mask. We sometimes have a mask onto ourselves as well. So let's just see what we've got going on. Remember, turquoise is for ambition. All right. Wow. All right. Well, I think this has something to do with a romantic kind of message here. I'm not sure if you're with somebody or not with somebody. This card here, this is the Lovers. So this is very much a romance card, as you can guess. But it talks about kind of like that soul kind of karmic love, not the I love you this weekend, I love you for now. It's almost like that twin flame kind of feeling, right? That energy of a twin flame. So either you're with somebody now or you're wanting to be with somebody, right? If you are with somebody, there does seem to be some upheaval in your relationship. I'm seeing quite a bit. Or if you're single, you've been having a hard time connecting, whether it is you not connecting with anybody or you're maybe connecting with the wrong person. This is very much a romantic reading. You are not showing your true self. And I don't mean like you're hiding the fact that you like to eat popcorn at 3 a.m. or something. That's not weird. I just couldn't think of something else to say. So I'm not talking about some goofy little quirk you have. I'm not talking about not revealing that. I'm talking about you're acting in a way that is not true with your inner self, with your inner being. You're not in alignment. You're changing who you are. So it's either to be with your current person, you're changing who you are, or you're changing who you are to try to attract somebody. So either way. So it applies to both. But the Lover's card indicates that you are seriously looking for this karmic love. You're looking for your twin flame. You're wanting to connect. And again, you either don't feel that your current partner is doing it for you or you're not able to find this person. And I'll tell you why. The rest of these cards are all telling me these things, okay? We've got our Three of Swords. The Three of Swords talks about heartbreak. It talks about feeling upset. It talks about, you know, feeling like your ideas are just not happening, not coming to fruition. You might have had hopes for your current relationship, or you have hopes for your coming relationship, and you're just not meeting up with this right person. You're either dating and everybody just doesn't work out, or you might not even be with anybody right now. You might be single and feeling like, what in the hell, man? I've been single forever. Where is this person? You're waiting for them, but you're feeling heartbroken, right? We've got our Queen of Swords in here. You're trying to manage the process too much. That is why you are trying to manage how this goes. You need to go with the flow more. You have to be yourself and go with the flow. You have to remember what it is you're putting out there to the universe. What are you saying you want? Are you saying it in your head? Like if you're single, you're saying, okay, I want somebody who's like this, 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 and this. Well, that's great. You should have an idea of what you want and all that. But are you so rigidly focused on that that you're not even sure that that's what you want? You know, is it just what you think you should want? Reveal your truth. What do you want? What do you want? You really need to do soul searching to figure that out, because I can tell you what some people want, what most people want, what I would want, what somebody else would want. Nobody knows what you would want except for you. And it looks to me like you're hiding that, who you really are. You might even be hiding it from yourself, not because it's bad, not because it's evil, not because it's embarrassing. It's because you're trying too hard to match up with somebody else, or with what you expect somebody else should be. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah, we've got our Hanged Man. The Hanged Man says you need to stop looking at this so rigidly. Our Queen of Swords is the one who's saying you're trying to really micromanage the process of your relationship or your coming relationship. You're really in there trying, you're focusing so hard. Now, if you're into the law of attraction, I won't go into it along here because I know this isn't a law of attraction show or video, but the law of attraction says, you know, that you need to go with the flow, the thoughts you're putting out there. When you're focusing so hard on what you don't have, you're bringing more of what you don't have to you. It like attracts like. So if your thoughts are saying, I don't want somebody who is X, Y, and Z, guess what you're bringing to yourself? The universe doesn't hear contractions. It doesn't hear or negativity. It doesn't hear don't. It doesn't hear do not. It hears, I want somebody like X, Y, Z. Get it? I don't want somebody like X, Y, Z. The universe hears, I want somebody like X, Y, Z. So you're bringing more to you by being negative, by being a micromanager. You need to go with the flow, reveal your truth, and step into the truth. You know, you might be sitting there thinking, well, I don't feel like I'm doing that. You need to think about it, because you might even be fooling yourself. You might be trying to look for somebody who you think is expected of you, or what you've been told you want, or just what you grew up always thinking you would want. Reveal your truth. Get to know yourself better. That's what our Hanged Man is saying. Our Eight of Swords is saying the same thing. You have not allowed your truth to come out. Your own thoughts are keeping you at bay, keeping your true self under wraps, not allowing that seed to pop up through the soil. You know, your thoughts are keeping you trapped, and you're not seeing the way out. But there is a way out. And how do you get out? It's through taking a look, revealing your truth, right? And having some ambition. With our turquoise, it's saying ambition. Ambition, make this your mission. I'm trying to figure out who I am. That's your mission this month. So in May, we're looking for balance. Temperance talks about balance. It also talks about kind of accepting what can't be changed, and just, you know, same as with our Hanged Man. We've got two cards saying accept what can't be changed. The Hanged Man talks about planning a way forward. The Temperance card says you've kind of done this, like you're accepting it, and that sense of harmony once you do this. So it does look like a positive result by the end of the month, but you're very strongly being called to fall in love with yourself in order to feel and see who it is you want in reality, or what your current partner can give to you or not give to you, so that you can make a decision. Either way, it applies either way. Yeah, let's get an outcome. We're going to get an outcome card. This is the middle of the deck. This is my cut card. So let's see what this is. This is the energy of the outcome or an additional message. Ready? Go. All right, we've got our 6 of Wands. We've got some victory. We're going to be feeling pretty good. This is something definitely doable. This is about victory. This is about recognition, like being a standout. So if you're looking for somebody, I think you're going to have a much better time of it once you go through this process. I think you're going to really fine tune what it is you're truly wanting, truly needing, truly looking for. Once you reveal your truth and get right with what it is you really are wanting and needing inside, right? We got to reveal our truth to ourselves sometimes too. So Wands is effort and growth. So I think it's going to be bringing good things to you coming up next month. So set the stage in May here. Set the stage so that, you can have a fabulous June, fabulous summer coming up. Get it going. And now that you have some insight, you know what to do. Whoa, pile 3. What do you think? Oh, this was really good. It was very clear, very specific too. I love it. So tell me what you think, though. I would love to hear from you. Drop a comment for me. And of course, if you haven't already, please make sure to hit subscribe. It helps me out so much. But also, I never want you to miss out on a video. All right, my friend, thank you so much for letting me read for you.